Welcome to our mindfulness meditation session on Monday, March 30th, 2020. I would like to thank you for being here tonight, coming together as a meditation group from different places, no matter where you are. Today we're meditating together, helping each other's practice, so for that, I thank you. Last week, we took a 7-day journey. Every day we were focusing on a different part of our body as we did visualization that comes primarily from the Tibetan tradition. This week we are going to meet today, and we're not going to meditate together until I guess Monday with some of you, and I will see some of you on Wednesday when we do our Lectio Divina meditation. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to get back into the body. Visualizations can be very powerful meditations, yet there's a component of mindfulness as well as many other meditative practices that is in the body. In the Buddhist traditions and many other traditions, there isn't really a sharp divide between mind and body. That's why I invite you today to really get back into your body. And in this meditation, we are going to pay attention to what happens in our body, because what happens in our body is going to just tell us something about our mind. We're going to try to find our mind in our bodies. As you can see, I'm not sitting on a cushion as I usually do. And this is a little bit an idea that I had, because I know that we're not meeting in person and not everyone has a yoga mat and a meditation cushion at home, but you probably have one of these or a chair. And I always suggest that you always use the same room, the same spot at home for your practice of mindfulness, that you dedicate, or any other kind of meditation, that you dedicate a space for your meditation, so that when you go to that space, the mind immediately understands what you're trying to do. And that way, even if you do just a 5-minute meditation, it'll be much easier to get into a meditative mode. So if you're sitting on a very comfy couch like this one that really gives in a lot when you sit on it, what I've done here is I just have a little pillow that I can put so that it doesn't sink so much. It might also work if you put it behind your back, so that it allows you to have your back straight up, as opposed to leaning back like this, because if you do this, most likely you will get drowsy and you will fall asleep. So, if necessary, find a pillow or two, as many as you need, so that you feel that you have a good base, that you're comfortable, but you're really not sinking into your posture. Now, you don't have to be cross-legged like I am. And so what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to meditate like some of you will, with my feet on the ground. And something very common is just to cross your legs sometimes, or this way when you're sitting. And I always recommend to have both feet on the ground. If possible, take your shoes off and just feel the ground, feel this physical sensation on your feet of being grounded. I'm going to put this here so that I can have a little bit of support for my back. And now my feet are on the ground. my back is upright. Next, what to do with our hands. As we were saying in our last meditation last night, there's a huge part, a disproportionate part of the brain that is dedicated to the sensory and motor faculties of capacities of the hand. So that means that since we're going to be meditating on the body, it's very important what you do with your hands. So you don't have to do a hand gesture, but it might help. There's many ways of doing it. This way, this way. I'm going to use the traditional style of hand gesture that is used in Zen meditation. That is with one palm just resting on the other. And you allow the tip of your thumbs to touch very gently. Now it's not pressing the thumbs together. It's a very, very delicate sensation. And try not to let them separate, of course. And you just kind of place them here, just right next to your abdomen, to your belly. And now just notice your shoulders, and you may want to just take this time to just draw 3 or 4 circles backwards with your shoulders. Just gently, moving very gently, opening up a little bit so that we don't immediately start slouching. So opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders, and finally allowing the shoulders to drop. Now always continue to check this straight line that goes up your spine from the sitting bones all the way up to the very crown of your head, as if you were being held by a string from above, as if you were hanging from above of a string. And you're going to tuck your chin in only very slightly, not like this. Just bringing the chin a little bit closer to your neck so that the back of the neck will elongate. You're going to now soften all the muscles of your face, starting with the forehead, all the muscles around your eyes and ears. Even allow the scalp to fall. Notice your jaw. Let it fall without opening your mouth, because you're going to be, as much as possible, breathing in and out only through the nostrils. It's very gentle breath. You don't need to force. You don't need to strain. That's not what we're going for. Very gentle, very quiet breath. And it might take you some time. It might take you quite a few breaths to find your body's natural cycle. It's going to be deeper and slower than the way you were breathing before you started paying attention. So it'll take time for all the core muscles to relax, making room for your lungs to move freely. And of course also your posture will allow this expansion and contraction. So continue to sit upright in a very dignified posture. And try to let go of all those mental processes that take up so much of our attention throughout the day. Especially these days that most of us have to spend more time than usual at home. So less opportunities to do physical activities, so the mind tries to compensate by overthinking. Now, there's nothing wrong with this simulator that we have in our mind. It's truly a gift, and for that we are thankful. It allows us to predict future outcomes. But it might also bring suffering about things that will never become real. And overusing it really brings no benefit. So dwell in your bodily sensations this very moment. And as the mind simulator starts to kick in, goes online again, and there you go. Once again thinking about what happened before. Once again thinking about what will come next. It may also be that the mind starts offering commentary of what's going on in this very moment. Too cold, too hot, too tired, too hungry, too bored. Offering commentary, it's another thing that our mind does. Allows us to assess our present circumstance, and for that we are grateful. It keeps us alive. It allows us to assess whether something that we're perceiving is dangerous or not. Now these days, with this invisible threat around us, this part of the mind might be a little overstimulated, always detecting danger everywhere, which once again keeps us alive, but can also bring suffering. So in this moment, if you're at home, you're safe. So let go of making use of this capacity of making commentary and get back into your bodily sensations from head to toe. And you will become aware of things that were already there. Very, very subtle physical sensations, even physiological sensations, things happening within your body. Events happening outside the body, entering through the ears, through the eyes, through your nose, smells, images, sounds. Noticing every aspect, every sensory impression, every bodily sensation. Stream of consciousness and nothing else. Continue to shift your attention always towards the flow of breath in and out of the body. And any other sensory impression that takes center stage in the mind without pushing it away. Just take the opportunity to be with this experience as if it were the first and the last time that you experience it, no matter how mundane it might be. You're awakening to a new way of contemplating the moment to moment, free from commentary and judgment and assessment, free from projecting towards past, towards the future. Free also from comparing yourself against others. Now empty your lungs and breathe in 4, 5, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Out. 1. Breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly. In. Out. 2. Breathing in deeply, breathing out until the lungs are completely empty. In. Out. 3. Don't hold your breath at any time. In. Out. 4. Very gentle breath, very quiet. In. Out. 5. In and out through the nostrils as possible. In. Out. 6. Relax the shoulders. In. Out. 7. Soften the facial muscles. In. Out. 8. Letting go of past and future concerns. In. Out. 9. Dwelling in the present moment. In. Out. 10. And for the rest of today's meditation, continue breathing in and out at your own pace. Continue following your breath. Don't count your breath, just feel it. Dwelling in the body, discover the mind. If your eyes are closed, Gently allow the eyelids to open. Trying to keep your eyes half open if possible. Simply being in the world and nothing else. Now let go of following the breath. Let go of doing. Be still, be quiet, be at rest. Thank you once again for coming together as this meditation group tonight, and I certainly hope to see you again next Monday.